Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech. And in this session what we are going to learn? In this session we are going to learn how to configure our Node MCU ESP8266 as web server. Okay, so before we move to our practical, friends, if you learn something from our videos, please consider to subscribe our channel. Okay friends, thank you. So let's start. As I told you, we are going to configure our Node MCU ESP8266 microcontroller as the web server. Okay, I have here a ESP8266 and I have flashed the firmware inside the ESP8266. Okay, also I have connect the ESP8266 Node MCU with the Raspberry Pi 4 using a mobile data cable. Okay, and we are going to configure our Node MCU as the web server with the help of MicroPython. Okay, so first we need to configure the network. Okay, so I have here Thony Python IDE. Okay, and I have already flashed the firmware inside our Node MCU ESP8266. Okay, also friends, first we need to assign the IP address for our Node MCU ESP8266. For that we need to connect our ESP8266 with our router or maybe a Wi-Fi hotspot. Okay, so I have already connected the Node MCU ESP8266 with my router. Okay, and as you can see here, it is the 192.168.0.106. this is what the IP address of my Node MCU ESP8266. Okay, I will mention the script how to connect the Node MCU with the router. Okay, so this is what the script, as you can see, the network.py. Okay, so I have already connected the Node MCU with the router. Now we are going to configure our main file, which basically make our Node MCU as the web server. Okay, so let's start. So first we are going to import socket. Then we are going to use here for the server, we are going to use here simple s as a variable. So s is equal to, we are going to use socket.socket. okay, as simple. Then we are going to bind the socket on port, also on the host. Okay, so s.bind, and inside the tuple we are going to mention the IP address of our Node MCU, which in my case 192.168.0.106. this is what the IP address. So simply mention 192.168.0.106. that's it. Now we want to mention the port. So web server has a default port which is 80. okay, so I am going to go with the 80 port. Okay, then we are going to configure the how many connection basically we want to allow to connect our Node MCU. okay, so s dot listen. okay, just a minute, s dot listen. okay, then the connection, so I just allow the 4 connection. okay, then as I told you, we are going to configure the web server. For that we need to create a simple HTML code, okay, which we want to show on the browser. okay, so I am going to just create, in this video session I am just going to create a simple text. In next video we are going to control our Node MCU ESP8266 GPIO pins using our own web server. okay, so in this video we are going to create a simple text. okay, so HTML is equal to, like this way, 3 double commas, okay, or 3 double quotes. Then inside that we are going to mention our HTML code. So HTML, open it. okay, then h1 for heading. okay, and here we are going to mention our text. Just say ESP8266 web server. okay, ESP8266 web server, simple. Now friends, what we want to do, we want to close this h1, okay, and HTML also. So just a minute, close it, h1, and close it our HTML tag also. okay, so now I just want to make this text a center. So I am going to mention center. Okay, and here also I am going to mention the center, close the center. Okay, so ESP8266 web server is normal test and it will become the center of our browser. Okay, so this is what our simple HTML code. Now friends, we are going to use here all these conditions and we are going to create now the while loop. So while true, what will be happen, we are going to create the CS, a client socket and adder. Okay, so CS adder is equal to s dot response. S is basically the socket. Okay, so s dot response, then we are going, sorry, not s dot response, sorry my dear friends, s dot accept. Okay, s dot accept. Okay, so CS adder s dot accept, then here we are going to create the response. Okay, so response is equal to, we are going to create the CS dot receive and 1048. Okay, then again response is equal to str and we are going to mention the response here. Okay, so response is equal to str response and the response CS dot receive 1048 bits. Okay, now we are going to send our HTML page. Okay, HTML code. So we are going to mention here CS dot send all. What we want to send, we want to send our HTML page. Okay, so HTML and then CS dot close. That's it. This is what our script, which basically create our NodeMCU ESP8266 as our web server. Okay, I will mention all two scripts. The first one is network.py for connecting your NodeMCU with your router or hotspot. Then this is what our script, which create a basic HTML server. Okay, HTML web server. Now save the file, MicroPython device, and we are going to mention the name html.py. Click on OK, and if I run the code, open your browser, and here we are going to mention the IP address 192.168.0.106, enter, and as you can see friends, we have successfully start our NodeMCU as our web server. That's why it shows here ESP8266 web server, which we mention here a text ESP8266 web server. Okay, so we have successfully configured our NodeMCU as a web server. You can use here NGROK on Raspberry Pi 4 and you can forward your NodeMCU ESP8266 worldwide. Okay, that in that case you can access your NodeMCU web server anywhere in the web. Okay, so I hope you will learn something from this video. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.